Get a jump start with NetSurf Telecom's NT Softphone. Sign up today and get $1 free credit to experience our great rates and excellent quality. Visit www.netsurftelecom.com.
Minister of State Joseph Harmon said a multi-agency unit comprising international organizations that deals with best practices and a state asset recovery unit is to be set up. His remarks were made during a press conference last Saturday.
This will basically deal with assets that have been siphoned off, that belong to the state, that had been siphoned off by individuals, not only here in Guyana but abroad. We are linking with international organizations, and we are basically looking at the international best practices. We've been offered assistance in some regard to ensure that we can have such a unit, which will be a multi-agency unit, established to ensure that the assets that have been siphoned off from the state are recovered.
Professor Clive Thomas, who has published a comprehensive report, stated that more than $300 billion a year had been siphoned off under the watch of the former PPC administration.
Subsequently, I believe the World Bank published some figures which made it clear that there was more in the vicinity of about $500 billion. So that even if we were to recover 10% or 20% of that amount of money, you can see what it will do for the state of the country and the state of the economy. And that's only in 1 year. So if you go back to 20-something years, you can actually understand the extent to which the assets which really should have been employed for the use of the Guyanese people, that how much has been siphoned off.
Mr. Harmon said the State Assets Recovery Unit and the Multi-Agency Unit will be independent. Regarding the controversial NISL, Harmon said, even though NISL has a board of directors, it must fall in line with government's views and interests.
I do not see an issue really in having NISL audited because, frankly speaking, I believe the funds that are in NISL belong to the people of Guyana. It's no private business, as Mr. Brassington and Dr. Luncheon, they were trying to say. It is public money. It is the monies that are gleaned, the monies that are collected from public operations.
Harmon further stated that the people's money and state assets must be found. He added that whomever are found guilty of raping the state of its assets must be brought to justice. One former minister had stated the following: should such an inquiry be brought into action under the David Granger administration.
I know that there have been recently threats in the newspapers about the jailing of ministers and executives and so on. I am prepared to go to jail for any reason related to Guyana's proper development.
That's former Minister of Works, Robeson Ben. Reports have been made to the coalition government of former government employees and ministers acquiring inexplicable wealth compared to their actual salaries. Andrew Weeks, HGP Nightly News.